Hi, this is Anonymous Cloud coming at you again with some gameplay from Evolve. Okay, today I'm here to give my final review on Evolve, go over some aspects of the game, and some that I like and some that I don't like. Okay, to get started, I want to talk about the Hunters. Okay, so the Hunters are a platoon of various characters with various skills who hunt, defend, or do rescue missions, among other things. There are 5 classes in the game. Each class, I think, has about 3 or 4 characters, including the monsters. There is Assault, Medic, Trapper, and Support for the Hunters, and then you have the monsters. Each of the 5 classes have their own 3 to 4 unique characters, which you can then unlock by leveling and somewhat mastering the characters before them. There are a lot of different combinations to the game as well as the gameplay, which really allows each match to be its own unique experience. This is a teamwork and strategy based game, and without coordinated team play and everyone playing their role, every match will end in disaster. With the monster winning, so it's all about the teamwork, and teamwork makes the dream work, right? This goes for single player and multiplayer. I personally like playing as the medic. Each medic has a different weapon or different weapons and tools, as does every other class. Which class suits you is completely up to you. You'll have to try them all out. But as I was saying, this game stresses teamwork against an overpowered monster who grows stronger as it eats the wildlife around it. Me personally, I think it's a great game, especially if you're playing with friends and everyone knows the role that they're playing and what they're doing. However, if you jump into a random lobby with players who are noobs, trolls, or just flat out bad at the game, you pretty much cannot win. It's impossible to win, and you will find yourself constantly running around like a chicken with your head cut off. Or you'll find yourself on the ground waiting to be revived, and it just becomes an awful experience altogether. Now, if you happen to be playing the monster, you're going to want to level up and eat everything around you as quickly as possible and stay away from the hunters if the gameplay suggests so, or kill them however you like to do it. But I would suggest powering up and avoiding the hunters altogether until you've reached at least, let's say, stage 2 or 3. I think stage 3 is the maximum stage you can go. There are a variety of monsters, and each has its own strength and weakness. The Goliath is a melee type, and he also breathes fire and throws boulders and various other things, and he's also the monster that you start out with. You cannot use another monster until you leveled most of his abilities or all of his abilities. Then you have the Kraken, the Wraith, and so on. I'm not going to talk about all of them, but when you're playing as the monster, the objective is to pretty much just kill and destroy any and everything in your path and level up while doing so. Is this a good game? Yes. Is it worth your money? That will be completely up to you, but I would say yes. And the only reason I would say yes is if you're going to find a way to use teamwork, and if you're not going to find a way to use teamwork, you're just going to find yourself frustrated and cussing out your teammates. And the problem is with the new consoles and party chat and so on is nobody really communicates anymore. So everybody's in party chat, nobody's in the game chat, and it just becomes a horrible experience. You're sitting there talking to yourself, and it's just like, people don't know what they're doing. No one's doing call outs, no one's strategizing, no one's doing anything. Now, that is the most frustrating thing when you're really trying to win the game and you're just like you're playing for 10, 20 minutes on end, and it's just it becomes ridiculous. But it is a good game if you have teamwork and strategy. Now, my final score for the game is about a 7.9. And yes, it is worth your $60. And like I said, I'm going to give this game a score of 7.9. I'm only not going to give it an 8, only because it becomes really frustrating and there is no way, absolutely no way for you to win if you do not have teamwork of some kind. Now, that's it for the review. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and tune in tomorrow for some more gameplay. Thank you, and peace out.